Nuances and notes. Where shall we begin? How about I was walking down the street and an SUV pulls up to a stop sign. Doors fly open and three guys with Uzi guns run at me and demand I give them everything I have. And I said no. So then there's a back and forth and they're threatening to shoot me and I'm unwilling to give up my belongings. Back and forth. One of them hits me in the head with the gun. Another one either punches me or hits me in the face with another gun. But at that point, they were taking off my backpack. So I let them have it. And then they asked for my wallet and phone. I said no. Then there's a back and forth again. And eventually I give them my wallet and my phone. But then they want the passcode. And here I am thinking, this whole time, it wasn't the electronics that I cared about because everything was pretty much backed up. It was the notebooks. I had 3 notebooks in my backpack, and every day I write. When I'm out and about, I write. And I didn't want to give those up, right? And I thought they were after my intellectual property. So that was my headspace at the time. And I didn't want to give up the passcode. So I refused to. And then they threatened to shoot at my feet. And then I waited. And they didn't shoot. So I didn't think they were going to shoot me. So then I ran. And then they ran the other way. But that was my encounter. That was summer 2022. And let's fast forward to November 2022. So that event happens with the gunman encounter. And then all summer, I'm kind of, life changed quite a bit, very suddenly, right? And I'm imagining, well, it wasn't the first near-death experience I had, so I kind of knew where to pick up and what to do in a way. And again, reminded that time is short and it's not guaranteed. And so I'm reminded again of all the things I want to do in my life. And let's go. Let's do them. I didn't. The approach I took was counter to what I did previously in 2018 when I jumped from a burning tractor to the ground and jumped through flames, and then the cab melted. And ever since that day in 2018, it was like, how do I live my best life? I'm going to take small steps every single day. And I started following my curiosity and just started reading books like one a week, just going, and then going to the art museum and just exploring ideas and curiosity. And this one, though, I did the opposite. Instead of taking those small steps, I just kind of was going full throttle all the time. And I was going really fast, where like, I'm going fast when I'm smoking like 2 cigars in a day. And, I'm looking for answers, and it just seems like I'm just butting my head, against a wall. And it seemed like I was not making any progress. And this time, November 2022, I had some really important conversations with some really remarkable people. And I got kind of the same impression or same gist from a few different of these conversations. And it was like, slow down. slow down. And one of them put it very perfectly. The difference between speed and velocity is that velocity is speed in a direction, right? So in order to understand the direction you want to go, you have to take a step back, right? A lot of people can go fast, but you can go really fast in a circle. And that's what I was doing. So I took a step back. This was November 2022, and I pretty much stopped the podcast altogether. Just took a break from things. And it was almost like I placed myself on a timeout. Go to your room. And it was like I had to find new things to get into or to do. So one thing I did is I would go around to hotel lobbies in Chicago. So I would just like walk around downtown, and then I would go to a lobby of a hotel. You know, there's a number of different hotels there. So I would just like kind of make rounds, and I would just go to the lobby, sit down, and look around. I just would sit and just look around. And just appreciate all of the detail. Just observe what is around me. And I would do this time and time again. And I became really fascinated with details and how everything is trying to tell us something. Whether we're conscious of it or not, it is happening. And so I would try to guess in these hotel lobbies, like what do they want people in this space to feel? What do they want people in this space to think, right? And then look at, how this is placed, how that is placed, how they have that thing there, and why is this thing here? You know, asking more questions to myself, and just try to imagine it. And I would start applying it to the restaurant that I worked at, and just like noticing, not that I didn't before, but just really being intentional about like how things are placed and what it communicates, and the things we have. What does it communicate to the people that come in, and even, you know, like how I dress and my actions or interactions with other people. Like every little thing is a piece of information that that impacts or affects others in a way, right? In these hotel lobbies, everything is there for a reason. It's not coincidental. It's very intentional. And that was kind of the seed in my mind. That was really something that really grew on me, really fascinated me, and I let develop within me and explored with my curiosity and thinking.